Hey, what's up? I'm Jacob the Layman. If you're watching this video, then you are really nervous about a sermon or a speech or a talk that you've got coming up really soon. And kind of ironically today, or intentionally today actually, this video that I'm shooting is on a Sunday evening after a Sunday morning where I gave the sermon. I get to do that. I'm blessed the opportunity to do that about 2 times a year. But I can remember my first couple of sermons just being unbelievably nervous, and I still get very nervous, but that has gotten better as time has went on. But if you're feeling nervous, that's okay. That's a normal thing to feel, because what you're going to do, the message that you're going to preach, is going to be very important to somebody, and the gospel that you're going to communicate is very, very important. So it's okay to be nervous. It's an important task. But just a couple of things I want you to think about as you prepare for your sermon. I don't know how much time you've got to think about it. I don't know how much time you really have to focus on the sermon. I don't know if you have 3 months, or if you have 2 days, or if you have 2 hours. That will change how you prepare for the sermon. But one of the most important things I can tell you to do is to prepare. That will be uniform, and no matter what it is that you're going to do in life, just prepare. Read the text. Pray that God reveals to you what it is He's wanting you to say. But prepare. Preparing is so important. Reading daily Bible devotions and those kind of things always prepare you to be able to have something God-centered to say. So you always kind of have, everybody kind of has a pocket sermon ready. Everybody has one in them. If you've had in faith at any time in your life, everybody's got one. Okay, so prepare, but also remember that you've been called to this moment because you are who you are. So be your personality. Don't try to imitate anybody in your first sermon or any time you deliver a message. You just be you in this moment. You be your personality. Interpret scripture the way that you see it. Bounce what you believe, what you have read, against what guys have written in commentaries and have written in books about that scripture over the last 1,000 years. Just see what people have said about the text that you're going to be speaking on. See what other people have said about that, because that's important. It can help you kind of navigate what it is you're trying to say. Another thing I would suggest you do is contact people who preach on a regular basis and seek their wisdom, because those people, those folks are really, really good at giving you direction, giving you advice, and just giving you the opportunity to really think about what it is you feel like God is putting on your heart to say, but to also be able to navigate how to get up to that moment to speak. I'm not sure if you'll have an intro or welcome time. If you have an opportunity to do a greeting that's kind of before the sermon, I would say do that, because that kind of relieves that tension of once you step up on behind the pulpit or on the stage or wherever it is you're going to speak. Seek God constantly. Constantly seek God and what it is He is wanting you to say. Now that can look a lot of different ways for a lot of people, but prayer is so important. Preparation is important. It's okay to really work hard at it. I always work hard at it. I'm always exhausted when it's over. Just the buildup. Every time I do it, I'm so amazed that people do this every single week. It's just amazing to me that there are folks, lead pastors, who every single Sunday they have a message ready, and they are able to deliver it in a way that communicates the gospel to people, and people just connect to it. Just take this moment to be honored that you're doing it, and don't really be worried that you're going to screw it up, because there's a lot of people in the congregation who know you, and they're just glad that it's not them. They will be very supportive no matter what situation comes up. Even if you bomb, they're going to be very supportive, because you gave it your best. You preached a message. You opened with prayer. You talked godly things. Stick to those things, and people are going to encourage you. I encourage you to seek God in this way. It's a great way to grow spiritually. I'm telling you, ever since I was given that opportunity, I've probably preached in front of a congregation, probably 20, 25 sermons. I don't know now, but In those times, I've grown so much spiritually because I'm constantly reading scripture or preparing or something to that effect to be ready to deliver a message. So if you have any questions or if you want to make any comments, maybe you're a pastor, I suggest you comment below in the comment section, like the video, subscribe to the videos. We're gonna keep putting these together just to talk about godly things and church leadership and church development and spiritual growth as an individual from a layman's perspective. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jacob the Layman. We'll see you next time.